Big company insiders are selling a lot of their stock. In fact, insider sales hitting a 3-year high.
So that type of behavior is a red flag.
How were we almost 1 million jobs short?
Yeah, these are not great numbers. They're down 911,000 jobs.
So in this video, there will be no fire. There will be an elevator because I am hitting the streets. And not bad-looking streets, if I have to paint it myself. But it looks as if the economists have nowhere to run. The politicians have nowhere to, everyone's backed into a corner. They're like, all right, we give up after 3 trillion job revisions. Maybe the economy is not as strong as we've lied to the whole time. But the Psalm rule showed it. I know, but everyone's like, but it hasn't, well, kind of triggered, kind of did. They're cooking the books. You can't put in LA unified numbers and think like, okay. See, the thing is, when the economy is bad and the numbers look bad, they don't get to keep their job. But this is going to be a great opportunity. I mean, it's already here. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage of it. I know the major indices are holding up right now. The insiders are dumping. I'm going to show you. And it's like never seen before dumping. Plus, you take a company like Chipotle. Okay. That's where I would guess if I was middle class and I'm like, don't really want to cook dinner, let's go to Chipotle. Take a look at their stock. Oh, and here's a recent shot from FinViz. These are all your presidents, your CEOs, your chairs, your directors, co-founders, CEOs, president. They're all dumping. It's like 99% of everyone that owns a company right now is dumping. Oh my gosh, retail. I guess, you get to learn a lesson, right? The great inversion is finally upon us. Get out while you still can, while the wealthiest top. It's not the 0%. You got a lot of zeros in there and then a 1. Quietly unload their bags onto 99.99% of retail sheep. It is not a market. It is a transfer. And over the last week, 198 of the top 200 inside trays were sells. Something that really caught my eye about this article, the last time insiders dumping hit this scale was the 1920s. That's the, for those of you that missed out on that, that's the Great Depression, which actually created one of the most wealthiest men in the world, Livermore, Jesse Livermore. He was a trader. Made money going down. Which actually have to put him in my course. Great lesson. Because once you think like, man, I got this. This guy was like Elon Musk, had a baby with Bill Gates kind of money, but lost it all. And then he lost his life. Sorry, I gave away the end of the story. And it's like, why can't people just be cool with being the richest man in the world, right? It's like, I can get more. Maybe that's where we came up with the English word of more, Jesse Livermore. It just wasn't enough. I do know people, and I've seen this, once they become a millionaire, they want 10 million and then 100. And then they're like, wow, if I could be 100, I can be a billionaire. I guess the wisdom that I've learned with money is it is a moving goalpost. It always is. But it's always there for the taking. And history does not repeat. Yes, it rhymes, but humans do. They can actually rhyme like Eminem, rap, but they repeat. So this Chipotle I said I'd mention, this is on the daily. It's not on the 2-minute. I do like trading on the 2-minute if I am trading in the mornings. This was just your classic, comes down, comes up, hits the 200, hits it, short it. Okay. And then you're like, oh no. It came back up, hit it again, hit it again, hit it again, comes down. I don't know if you see, look at this wick right there. Those are just like, come on, get rejected, and then goodbye. And this is what I do every single day, rinse and repeat. I mean, this trade from that purple, from that 200, getting rejected all the way down, that's 20%. If you are trading with leverage, you now have more money in your account than you know what to do with. You may want to put Chipotle on your personal watch list. Follow this one down, probably along with a lot of other stocks. And a little sneak peek into what I'm currently trading. OMC, again, 200, getting rejected. Rising wedge or triangle, put that one on your watch list. Put VST. If you want these, link in the description. Pick whichever one. If you want a bull market, a bear market. If you're like, you know what, I like options. It's up to you. Okay, vending machine of opportunities. If you do not know how to do it, do not jump into my watch list. Also, 2 minutes, 21 minutes, and 52 seconds. I got to my $1 million course. I'll teach you how to do it. So that's why when you come to this channel, you're not like, what's going on? What's a purple nurple? What's a Bravo 9? You need to know this stuff. $99, the whole kit and caboodle. I throw some AI in there for you. And you get my free bear market course. Well, either the price goes up to $3.99 or you lose a free course. So that way, no matter what happens in the news or what people say or the economy this or the economy, you're like, I can't get a job. None of my friends can get a job. It's because they're all lying to you. Numbers are cooked. But when you're trading, it's just a repeatable thing, and I don't cook numbers. I'll trade through it unless it's like a ridiculous crypto manipulation where, you know, some dude pumps something. But 99.9% of the time, I got this. Like Elon Musk, since I did say him and his love child with Bill Gates. Like when he's like, back in the day, he mentioned Doge. Like, oh my gosh. He could just be over his phone when I see him get ready to text the word Doge. I'm like, bye. But how about all those things that the Economist would tell you or pundits would tell you, like CNBC, CNN? I don't pick one. If the Fed cuts rates, what's going to happen? As this article says, I was told if mortgage rates started dropping, housing would rally. Mortgage rates are now the lowest since before the election, and housing has done nothing but continue to drop. Going from 7.25 to 6.25 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 to 0. It doesn't matter. If you don't have a job, you can't have a house. Why don't we do this? Why don't I stand up, grab this little guy, 93% battery, and see if we can interview some people. All right, so this is Bravo hitting the streets and gonna go find someone. Also, look at these eyebrows. If I have to head down there, I will. I think that's a good question to ask someone is like, how do you feel about the housing market? Or what the media is telling you, right? That everything's strong. Wow, this is some real low light conditions. All right, so I shall hit the button, and it sounded like we got a bunch of people downstairs, but it looks like the light just went off. Which side? We're on this side. All right, let's jump on in, sir. If you don't mind,
What are you doing in Embassy Suites?
Look, cue the fire. Close the door. Here. What's your thoughts on that? Oh, you're so tall. Here, take this off of me.
Oh gosh, I'm not doing that.
All right, come on.
What are we talking about?
No, you gotta take it off. You know this stuff. Take it.
Oh, there you go. It's a snap thing.
All right, here.
So what's the question?
I'll put it on you.
Do you have a question?
Yes, I do. Housing market.
Ooh, the housing market.
Hold on. Here, get your face in there. I can't do this. I can't. Wait, if I jump. Wait, get close to my face.
I'm not getting close to your face.
And then take over face.
Oh gosh.
Did it take your face?
All right, so Bravo does not know how to use a camera. It's very awkward. When you're really.
Is it tracking your face?
It's a sort of. Yeah. Subject lost.
Double tap on face.
All right, active. Okay, all right. So you're really bad at this.
Yeah, real estate. How's real estate
All right.
going?
So the question is that Bravo wanted me to answer is if mortgage rates are going down, why aren't home prices picking up?
A table over here.
Well, there's music there, and YouTube. The YouTube won't like it. So the question is, why aren't
you do this filming stuff?
I do this? This is sort of what I do. I walk and I talk. I can chew gum at the same time too.
Cannot do that.
So the big question is, if mortgage rates are going down, why aren't home prices accelerating? Or why aren't home...
Let's sit. We can sit. No, we can walk. So I don't mean to tell this guy that I just meet in the elevator what to do. Go ahead. I'll follow you. No, we're sitting. We're sitting.
Cut all this out. All right, so the big question is, if mortgage rates are dropping, why aren't home prices either going up or home sales accelerating? It's a very easy question to answer. You see, mortgage rates are going down slightly, but you notice the Fed funds rate has not gone down. As a matter of fact, it's stayed the same for the last year, year and a half. Well, the reason why is there's this thing called the VIG. I like to call it the VIG. It's an old gangster term. And it's that little float, that little margin that banks charge over the Fed funds rate or the overnight lending rate to be able to loan you money for borrowing money for your house. Well, what happens is as people stop borrowing money, banks still need to lend, so they start to get competitive with each other and they lower rates. But here's the problem. People are starting to figure out that the housing market's crashing. They don't want anything to do with it, so they are not borrowing money, meaning that the banks have to keep lowering rates until a certain point where it just makes more sense to keep it on loan overnight with the Fed. But that's the problem. See, home sales are not picking up. They're actually getting worse because more inventory is hitting the market, and it just exacerbates the problem. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, the word exasperate.
Yes. Exacerbate. Exacerbate. That's how you say it.
Yep.
My wife loves it when I say it that way.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you guys know, when I'm out, my brain's ADHD. I hear nothing what he just says. I just hear masturbate. So that's it.
Is that going to make the final cut?
That will make the final cut. Okay, so
Sweet.
I'm gonna go back up to my precious suite,
Are you?
baller on a budget. I hate this guy.
Well, there you have it. Sorry, it's like Dumb and Dumber. Friends that you make in this journey of life, pretty crazy. But just like what I've been saying for so long, and now we got CEOs finally saying, Jamie says the economy is weakening. What does that mean for you? It means there is a probability that the stock market's going to go down. Now, I'm not saying like run out there and short it right now. Pick and choose. Make sure you have confirmation. Know things like, why did you get into a trade? Why did you get out? When will you get in? When will you get out? You can solve your problems. You can go hang out with your friends wherever they're at in the world. They call you up and they're like, dude, what are you doing tonight? You're like, well, I got to sign some papers. I got a doctor's. Just get on a jet and come visit me. Where you at? All right. I'm not coming. And then you surprise them. I will tell you, having a lot of digits, one, solves a lot of problems. You really want to get there. Number two, it's like life becomes a video game. You can kind of do whatever you want. You can bless people, or you could be super selfish and just be a jerk. And at the end of the day, how are you going to do it? Okay, start business. Like, dang it, I don't want to. Give you my 25 excuses. It's a recession. And why would you do, right? Trade equities. You could just start a business by trading equities. Ding, ding, ding. You see? Always come in here to solve problems. But I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.